Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday night Condensed Medicine Buddha practice. A link to the practice is located in the post for anyone who would like to download it to their device, or you can just follow along with what's on the screen. Also, feel free to use the comment section to make prayer requests so that everyone who's practicing tonight can include them in their own prayers. And if you indicate so when you make a prayer request, I am happy to transfer the request to our online prayer book so that your prayers can be included in the daily practices as well for added merit and effort. But please be sure to respect the privacy of those you're requesting prayers for. Finding out on social media that someone you know is hurt is a lousy way to find out. So that's why we make that request. We offer the dedications of this practice to the long life and good health of Jetsama Akan Lamo, who composed the practice in order to bring benefit and healing during the COVID-19 pandemic, and what a blessing it's been for so many other needs as well. We also offer dedications for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Penriyangsi Rinpoche, His Holiness Karma Kuchen Rinpoche, Khenpo Karze, and all of the lamas and nuns and monks of the Palyul tradition and all Buddhist traditions. We also pray for our Sangha and their loved ones, for all sentient beings, for the protection of everyone from COVID-19, and that all those with COVID-19, long COVID, and all health issues are able to recover quickly and completely. So let's take a moment now to quiet our minds and think about compassion for all beings, and we'll begin the practice with the 7-line prayer 3 times. And I apologize for the froggy throat. Hung organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pula, yasan chogi nodrubne, pema jogne jesu drag, kordu gandra mongpokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, jinjilop cheer shagzu so, gudur bed ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pula, yasan chogi nodrubne, pema jogne jesu drag, kordu gandra mongpokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, jinjilop cheer shagzu so, gudur bed ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pula, yasan chogi nudrubne, pema jogne jesu drag, kordu gandra mongpokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, jinjilop cheer shagzu so, gudur bed ma city home. Instantly, in the space in front and above rises Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color with one face, 2 hands, holding a begging bowl and an arura, surrounded by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are awed by his splendor and take refuge with body, speech, and mind, reciting, Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. And then, thinking with great compassion of all sentient beings, recite, for the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. While reciting the mantra with compassion, I contemplate the extraordinary qualities of Medicine Buddha and yearn for qualities and liberation in one life so I too may benefit beings. The mind should be filled with wholesome yearning for sentient beings, all of them, every single one, even animals, all beings. So we'll recite the mantra together a few times, and then I'll put a visualization on so that we can accumulate on our own. If you are new to accumulating mantra, or this one in particular, just do the best you can while visualizing Medicine Buddha, and we'll be back in a few minutes to close out the practice. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Ratatamangati Soha. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Ratatamangati Soha. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Ratatamangati Soha. Tayati Begati Maha Begati Ratatamangati. Tayata Om Begati Maha Begati Ratatamangati Soha. And recite, I prostrate to Buddha Menla. May I be reborn in his pure land, able to give healing and refuge to all beings. Then Menla and his entourage dissolve into light and pour into the crown of one's head, mixing like milk with water with one's mind. And dedications. May all sentient beings without exception be placed in that very state and be healed. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Kempo Karze's Q&A starts in about 2 hours. So if you are already registered, it happens in person in the prayer room at KPC Maryland, or if you can't make it down to the temple, you should have a Zoom room and password that changes every month. If you are not registered, you can register for tonight's Q&A if you've got questions you want to ask. Go to tara.org and look up the Kempo Karze teaching series, and you'll find a button to register there. There's lots of great opportunities for learning there. To Keith's point in the chat about peaceful election times, I think just about all of us are feeling the stress and strain of this election cycle, those of us in the United States anyway, probably in other places too, but no more than here right now, unfortunately. And so I just want to offer that we have practices going on every single day at KPC that you are welcome to attend. But if you don't want to make that kind of a commitment, you are welcome to come to the grounds and circumambulate a stupa or just meditate at one of the statues or meditate anywhere. It's a beautiful place of tranquility and peace, and it's there for you. The property, the grounds where the temple is, are open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and the Peace Park is open dawn to dusk, which is a slightly different time period because we're getting into shorter days now. But those are both options for you if you need to just find a place to get away from the news, to get away from the crazy and the tension and all that. And I really encourage you to take advantage of that whenever you can, because it really helps to ground you and to take good care of yourself. And so my prayer for you and for all of us is that we get through this cycle with peace and some semblance of harmony, and that we can move on from it eventually soon. So thank you very much for joining tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that because tomorrow's Halloween. Happy Halloween in advance, because I won't be on tomorrow night. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.